Abundant Rising Collective. I hope you guys are doing amazing. So, we're going to do a collective reading on what do people secretly wish to say to you. All right. So, I'm pulling from the tea leaf card. All right. Let's see. We're going to take that one. Take this one too. Okay. So, you guys got 4 cards. You have fan, romance, celebration, party, butterfly, a change for the better, and then the 2 cards that you have remaining were the ones behind the deck. First one was chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. And then we have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. For some reason, I'm thinking of the song The Climb by Miley Cyrus. And then the train's going off. We have fan and butterfly. What people secretly wish to say is that you humble yourself. Like, you humble yourself almost too much. The chair empty and then the bread. It feels like you sit at a table where the best way I can describe this feeling is like this is a table you created, but you somehow don't, let everyone know that you're the maker, okay? You're the one who actually thought of this idea, all right? What people secretly wish to say is that you actually have very good ideas, and it's very much possible that people don't give you enough credit for them. Like they could overlook, your ideas, but then the next day they're revisiting. All right. What people secretly wish to say is that they have had to, go back to y'all messages because they remembered you said something to them. But they tried to brush it off like it wasn't important, like it wasn't something that can change their life. All right. We have the butterfly card. It says a change for the better. It feels like your energy is being represented as this change. Like you're the one that comes in a space and you promote change for the better. All right. This is what people secretly wish to say. There are people benefiting from your presence, but there's not enough credit here. And it's possible people aren't giving you credit because you humble yourself. Yeah. And I do feel like people secretly wish to say that you're someone that can go far. Literally. You're someone that they can see leaving the family to pursue something better. All right. You could be the one to leave a toxic job, a toxic environment, and find something so much better. All right. Your energy is very abundant. Again, it is change. You are change, collective. This is what people secretly wish to say. All right. We weren't celebrating this 2 years ago, 1 year ago, but because you brought it up, because, you're changing people's viewpoints, all of a sudden we're going to celebrate this year. All right. This could be anything. Okay. Maybe this is also like religious, cultural beliefs. All right. Like we normally don't celebrate this, but you said something to me that really did speak to me. All right. It made me understand something a little bit more. All right. Yeah. Interesting. So we're going to pull from tarot. What do people secretly wish to say? I just feel like you're very abundant. And then the bread card also gives like you have something that really feeds people. Yeah. I'm also thinking of protection. This is what people secretly wish to say. They feel safe when you're around. Yeah. They feel like they can rest. They feel like they can relax. They can sit down and everything's okay. This is what people secretly wish to say. You do change the atmosphere. All right. Your energy is very uplifting, collective. Very, very much so. And I don't know if it's just, you're so used to humbling yourself or there's not enough people telling you how fabulous you are, okay? How you make them feel, how you make things easier. it doesn't even feel like you're hearing this enough. It doesn't feel like you're telling yourself enough. All right. But you're change. You are really coming in environments and you're changing things around. This is what people secretly wish to say. All right. And it's not just changing because, no, it's actually changing for the better. All right. It's making me think of laws. Okay. This law was created because of collective. You're full of great ideas. All right. I keep hearing brilliance. You're brilliant. Okay. I feel like some people are rereading your messages. They're taking your advice, but they're not telling you this. That's what this is giving. All right, let's see. What do people secretly wish to say? What do people secretly wish to say? Some of you guys, this may have to do with children. I'm going to share something. I picked a penguin emoji because yesterday I went to visit my siblings, right? And when I was leaving, I was saying, my goodbyes and I love you. Everyone was in their own room, right? So I visited my harm barm. Her name is Harmony, but I call her my little harm barm. Yeah, I had to think about it. She is going to be 8 next year. I have so many sisters, y'all, so I cannot keep track with their ages. Anyway, so I was, saying my goodbyes. I went to her room. I was like, all right, I'm leaving harm barm. I love you. And I gave her a hug. And she was like, can you hug my penguin? Her penguin's sitting on her bed with a diaper on. And I was like, okay, sure. Now, of course, I felt uncomfortable doing this. But I didn't let her know that, and I did not show that. I just said, sure. And I gave a hug to the penguin. I said, all right, see you later, Peng Peng. And then when I left, I was like, when I actually left the room, I said, I love you again. I was like, I love you, Harm Barm. And then I was like, I love you, Peng Peng. And then I went to my other sister's room. But I was actually thinking about this, in the car. I was like, that was a little weird, but I'm so happy I did that because even though that's weird to me because I'm, of course, 27, to her, that is I don't know, something special. So I feel like this could even be something similar. You feed a child's imagination, all right? You make people's voice feel very important, regardless of age, okay? That's what this is giving. I said you're change. You come in and you do change the atmosphere, all right? There's a message of people believing in you too. This is what people secretly wish to say. I get this energy of you're going to be the one to leave and change the bloodline, all right? Change the family's history, all right? You're bringing in something that maybe a lot of your family members aren't even able to reach, all right? It's definitely giving more fame, more status, more money, maybe even more stability, okay? It's giving, all right, we're not going to just not look at what's going on, all right? This could be mental health awareness, okay? This is what people secretly wish to say. You can see things that people are overlooking, all right? People are not trying to see. Yeah. It's a very kind and brilliant energy in here. Okay. Let's see. I keep saying I'm going to pull from tarot and I haven't. Okay, let's see. What do people secretly wish to say? I feel like there's just a lot of unspoken things. There's a lot of unspoken energy. And I feel like this is what they secretly wish to say. They want to tell you the things that they don't tell you. Yeah, it's given thank you for coming today because you don't know how I needed a break. Or thank you for calling me or answering my phone call at this hour because I was losing my mind. All right. You don't get enough credit. You don't get enough thanks, collective. This is what people secretly wish to say. The people that play a part in this, there is some guilt here. And I also feel like there's this appreciation for you too because you have not given up on them. All right. Oh my goodness, yo. We have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay. All right. I can't make it up. What people secretly wish to say is that you have showed up for them in ways that they don't get, all right? They don't even receive, okay? And I am picking up on someone feeling sad because they don't tell you this. They don't tell you how you come in and you're feeding their mind, body, and spirit. All right, we have the bread here. It says period of prosperity and abundance. So you're putting food on the table. This is what people secretly wish to say. It could be a mother, all right? It could be a mother figure. Yeah, it's possible. Again, you guys are changing some sort of, you're changing some sort of story, all right? This is what people secretly wish to say. You are helping them more than they have even given you credit for. And it could be your own parents. It could be your own family, your own relatives, your own friends, your own partner. Seriously, I'm hearing something about making lunch. So maybe you made someone's lunch, okay? You have no idea how it brought comfort to them in that moment. It was still warm. It was still hot, okay? It was made with love. This is what people secretly wish to say. Your energy is like a kiss goodnight, all right? It's like a tucking you in bed kind of thing, you know? I feel warm. I feel safe. I feel comforted, all right? People secretly wish to say what you're focusing on has so much potential, and they see it. They see it bringing in bread. They see it putting bread on the table, okay? A lot of you guys have relatives that look up to you, but they may have a difficult time showing this, telling you this, all right? But I do feel like Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, there's this energy of opening up to exploring this uncomfortableness, okay? So someone's like uncomfortable, like having a real conversation with you, but I see them wanting to sit down and tell you like, son, or, you know, daughter, brother, sister, friend, husband, wifey, like, I just want to say something, all right? I know I'm not very comfortable with expressing myself. I know I don't tell you this enough. This is what I'm getting. This is what people secretly wish to say. They want to have some sort of heart-to-heart conversation, something that just goes unspoken, you know? That's what I'm getting. There's something about focus here too. People secretly wish to say you are focusing on something brilliant. All right, you have been focusing on something brilliant. Yeah, someone is leaving your life. I don't feel like this is death. I feel like this is like you being the one to actually receive opportunities that your family or people around you will not be able to get. So you're going to be the one that's going to have to leave and go elsewhere and then come back with so much more. Or it's making me think of Santa Claus with the, you know, the bag and the heavy bag with all the gifts and the presents. All right. It's giving, hold on, I got to go to my workshop. All right. I got to get this in order and then I'll be back. That's what this is giving. This is what people secretly wish to say. They see what you're working on. They see how you're climbing to the top. They see this ladder that's being presented to you. Okay. That has already been presented to you. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of Christmas, like actual Christmas, okay? I'm thinking of the star, like, you know, getting the ladder to put the star on the tree, okay? You're reaching a top, okay? Wow. Celebration, party, romance. That's what this card says on the fan card. Wow. What people secretly wish to say is that they appreciate you for staying with them, all right? They appreciate you for spending more time. You know, more time than you had to give, okay? It feels like people really feel your love. They feel your attentiveness, okay? It's something very pure about you, collective. It's something that they cannot really speak. They cannot put into words. That's what I'm getting. They cannot put it into words. All they know is that you are deserving of being spoken highly of. All right, you're deserving of being thanked. Seriously, okay? And I keep getting this message of focus. So this could be another thing. What people secretly wish to say is to focus. All right. Focus right now on what you've been working on. Okay. Because it's bringing in prosperity. Okay. It is, wow, y'all. It's 10:10 on the clock. And why did I just get a notification on my laptop? Your Mac will sleep soon unless plugged into a power outlet. So it's a low battery. So what confirmation, like double confirmation, 10:10 and then low battery. So recharge, okay? Stay focused on this goal, all right? Keep feeding this project of yours, all right? This inspiration of yours. You feel called to keep up with something. You feel called to start something. Keep focused, all right? Stay focused, all right? What people secretly wish to say is that they know that you love them, all right? By you leaving, okay, does not mean that you do not love them, all right? I feel like there is people recognizing what you're doing for yourself, but they also see the bigger picture in it. They see what you can attain and how it can change your life and their life, because you guys are linked, literally, because you guys are related, because you guys are married, because you guys are partnered, because you guys are close. That's what this is giving, literally. Keep feeding this goal, all right? You're about to graduate. You're about to achieve something. You're about to cross this road, cross this river, cross this bridge. Wow. People secretly wish to say that they appreciate you for loving them. They appreciate you for staying with them, all right? I love this so much. There could also be something about like a massage, like maybe you like massage someone's back or their hand, their feet. Take it how it fits. I just feel like people feel your love. They feel it, okay? They know it exists. They know you bring it, okay? And I feel like they want you to hear it more, but they may be struggling with letting you know this. So it's coming up in this reading. Some of you guys, I feel like there may actually be a conversation that will be taking place with someone. It could be a mother. It could be a female figure, okay? Like, I just get a thank you. Like, I know I don't say this enough, but that's what I'm getting, okay? Wow. Beautiful energy, collective. Beautiful. I love this so much. All right. You're like an angel. Seriously, you're an angel. This is what people secretly wish to say. All right. Your energy is very safe, like very, very safe. Like children feel this. All right. Yeah. Some of you guys, you may also be receiving signs from a spirit baby. Okay. This is just extra confirmation for you. Butterflies. Yeah. So we're going to end it there, collective. If this resonated with you, feel free to let me know. I would love to know. With that being said, love and light, and bye-bye.